Have you ever wondered why some people effortlessly command love and respect, while others seem to struggle for it their whole lives? It's not luck, and it's not charisma. It's something much deeper. In this video, we're diving into the Stoic secrets that will transform how people see you. Imagine walking into any room and feeling an unshakable sense of respect, not because you demand it, but because you earn it without saying a word. These 5 Stoic techniques will not only make others admire you, but will change the way you see yourself forever. Before we jump into this life-changing wisdom, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button if you're ready to elevate your life and embrace the mindset that has been followed by some of the greatest thinkers in history. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming. And if you're serious about becoming someone who naturally attracts love and respect, make sure you watch this video all the way through, because by the end of it, you'll understand the powerful techniques that will shift how others perceive you and how you navigate life's challenges. So, let's get started. The power of emotional mastery. The first step in earning love and respect is mastering your emotions. In a world filled with noise, distractions, and countless triggers that tempt us to react, the ability to remain calm is a rare and powerful skill. The Stoics believed that emotional mastery is the foundation of a virtuous life, and without it, we are slaves to our impulses. Seneca wrote, "He who is brave is free." True bravery lies not in battling others, but in conquering ourselves. Only when we can master our emotions do we earn the respect of others, and more importantly, we respect ourselves. Imagine this. You are in the midst of an argument, your pulse is racing, and anger begins to cloud your judgment. It's easy to lash out, to say something hurtful or defensive, but in that moment, the Stoic does something different. The Stoic pauses, takes a breath, and detaches from the emotion. The Stoic knows that anger is a temporary emotion, and acting on it will not lead to anything constructive. Instead of reacting, the Stoic chooses a path of rationality and self-control. This is emotional mastery, and it is one of the most powerful ways to earn respect. People will admire the calmness in your demeanor, and they will gravitate towards your ability to remain composed when others are losing control. Emotional mastery does not mean suppressing your feelings or pretending they don't exist. On the contrary, it means understanding them fully and deciding how to act based on reason rather than impulse. As Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When we control our reactions, we control our destiny. This level of emotional discipline creates a sense of inner peace which others can feel. They are drawn to it, and in return, they offer respect. To achieve emotional mastery, we must practice daily mindfulness and reflection. The Stoics used a technique called premeditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils, where they would imagine the worst possible outcomes in any situation. By doing so, they prepared themselves to handle adversity without being overwhelmed by emotion. This practice enables us to face life's challenges with a calm and composed mind, which naturally attracts admiration from those around us. Emotional mastery is not just about controlling how we feel. It's about demonstrating to the world that we are not easily shaken. That kind of strength commands respect. Cultivating inner virtue. The second technique to earn love and respect is the cultivation of inner virtue. In Stoicism, virtue is everything. It is the core of what makes us truly admirable and respectable. While many people seek to impress others with material wealth, status, or outward success, the Stoic knows that these things are fleeting. What truly lasts is virtue, the inner qualities of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the only wealth you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. In this sense, Virtue is the ultimate currency for earning love and respect. Virtue is not something that is granted to us. It is something we must cultivate within ourselves. It begins with self-awareness and a commitment to moral excellence. Wisdom allows us to make sound judgments. Courage enables us to face adversity. Justice ensures that we treat others fairly. And temperance guides us to live with moderation and self-restraint. These qualities, when nurtured, become a beacon for others. People are naturally drawn to those who possess these traits because they symbolize stability, reliability, and strength. When we embody these virtues, we are not chasing after love or respect. They come to us naturally. People see in us the qualities they admire, and as a result, they offer their respect freely. But more than that, they trust us. In a world where integrity is often compromised, living a virtuous life sets us apart. It shows that we are not swayed by external circumstances or fleeting desires, but that we are grounded in something deeper. This foundation of virtue makes us resilient and trustworthy, qualities that are essential for earning lasting respect. To cultivate virtue, we must constantly evaluate our actions and intentions. The Stoics believed in daily reflection, examining what we did well, where we fell short, and how we can improve. This process of self-examination helps us to align our actions with our values. When we live in accordance with virtue, we not only become better individuals, but we also inspire others to do the same. This influence is what earns us love and respect, not through force or manipulation, but through the quiet power of example. The discipline of action. While emotional mastery and virtue are essential, respect is not earned through thoughts and intentions alone. The third technique is the discipline of action. As Stoics, we understand that what matters most is what we do, not what we say or think. Well-being is attained by little and little, Epictetus said, and nevertheless it is no little thing itself. Stoicism teaches us that action is the vessel through which we express our character and earn respect from others. To be respected, we must act with purpose, consistency, and discipline. Action, in the Stoic sense, is not about being busy for the sake of busyness. It is about taking meaningful steps toward the things that matter most, living a life aligned with our principles. Whether in small, everyday tasks or in larger, life-defining decisions, the Stoic applies the same level of discipline and focus. This unwavering dedication to action, no matter how challenging or insignificant the task may seem, creates a foundation of respect. People respect those who do what needs to be done without complaint or hesitation. Discipline of action also means staying true to your word. In a world where promises are often broken and commitments are abandoned, the Stoic stands firm. When we say we will do something, we do it, no matter how difficult or inconvenient it may become. This reliability is what sets us apart and earns the trust and admiration of others. It shows that we are not governed by whims or circumstances, but by a deeper sense of duty. In every action, we are building our reputation, brick by brick, with a foundation of discipline. Finally, discipline of action means taking responsibility for our lives. The Stoics believed that we are in control of our actions, not the outcomes. While we cannot dictate how others will respond to us or what obstacles life will throw our way, we can control how we act in every situation. This sense of personal responsibility is empowering, and it fosters respect from those around us. They see that we do not blame others for our circumstances, but instead we take ownership of our lives and act accordingly. Through disciplined action, we demonstrate our commitment to growth, and in turn, we earn the love and respect we seek. Humility and self-restraint. The fourth technique may seem counterintuitive at first, but it is perhaps one of the most powerful: humility and self-restraint. In our modern world, we are often told that to earn love and respect, we must constantly promote ourselves, make our presence known, and ensure that others see our achievements. But the Stoics believed the opposite. True respect is not earned through boastfulness or self-aggrandizement. It is earned through quiet humility and restraint. Humility is the recognition that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, was the emperor of Rome, yet he constantly reminded himself of his small place in the universe. He wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This sense of humility keeps us grounded and prevents us from becoming consumed by ego. When we are humble, we do not seek validation from others because we understand that true respect comes from within. Self-restraint is closely linked to humility. It is the ability to hold back when we are tempted to act on impulse, whether it's the urge to speak out of turn, to boast about our achievements, or to indulge in excess. The Stoic practices self-restraint. Epictetus advised, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." This does not mean we should diminish ourselves, but rather that we should not seek to prove ourselves at every opportunity. Self-restraint allows us to stay focused on what truly matters, our character, and this quiet confidence earns the respect of others. Humility and self-restraint also prevent us from being swayed by the opinions of others. When we do not seek validation or approval, we are free to act according to our values rather than what we think will earn us praise. This independence of spirit is deeply respected by those around us. They see in us a strength that is not dependent on external validation, but on a solid foundation of inner worth. By practicing humility and self-restraint, we earn respect not through loud declarations, but through the quiet power of integrity. Building a legacy of wisdom. The final technique to earn love and respect is to build a legacy of wisdom. Wisdom in the Stoic tradition is the highest virtue. It is the culmination of all other virtues: emotional mastery, inner virtue, disciplined action, humility, and self-restraint. Wisdom is not simply knowledge, it is the application of knowledge in the pursuit of a life well lived. As Seneca said, "As is a tale, so is life." Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. A life lived in pursuit of wisdom leaves a lasting legacy of love and respect. To build a legacy of wisdom, we must be lifelong learners. The Stoics believed that wisdom is not something we are born with, but something we cultivate through experience, reflection, and learning from others. This means being open to new ideas, seeking out mentors, and constantly challenging our assumptions. Wisdom is earned through humility, the recognition that we do not know everything, and the willingness to learn from every experience, good or bad. But wisdom is not just about learning for ourselves, it is about sharing what we have learned with others. The Stoic philosopher Musonius Rufus said, "We should not live in such a way that it is easy for others to praise us, but in such a way that it is difficult for them to reproach us." By living a life of wisdom, we become a source of guidance and inspiration for others. People respect those who not only seek knowledge, but use that knowledge to uplift and improve the lives of those around them. Finally, building a legacy of wisdom means thinking beyond the present moment. The Stoics believed that life is short, and we should live each day with the awareness that we are leaving behind a legacy. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What we do now echoes in eternity." When we live with wisdom, we not only earn the respect of those around us in the present, but we leave a lasting impact on future generations. This is the ultimate way to earn love and respect, by living a life that others will remember and admire long after we are gone. In the end, love and respect are not earned through fleeting charm or external accomplishments. They are the natural byproducts of a life lived with emotional mastery, inner virtue, disciplined action, humility, and wisdom. The Stoics understood this well, and their teachings offer us a path to becoming not only respected by others, but also deeply fulfilled within ourselves. The choice is now yours. Will you continue to chase after love and respect, or will you begin the journey of becoming someone who naturally commands them? The techniques we've discussed are not easy, but they are powerful, and they are available to anyone willing to embrace the Stoic way of life. If you're ready to take this journey, subscribe and join us as we continue to explore the ancient wisdom that can transform your life.